Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. Today is going to be a very long day. Not because of being stuck at a traffic light, but because I am going to the Dubai Expo. After parking the car, a bus took us to the main expo site from the parking lot, where I was shocked to see a crazy number of people. It was a student special day. The expo is huge. All countries have participated and have their own pavilions as well. Thus, we had to hitch rides to get from one place to another, spotting some cool vehicles en route, but eventually we had to walk. We first headed to the Switzerland pavilion, which replicated the Swiss Alps, not just in visuals, but in temperature too. It was quite cool, literally. Although I don't know what this is. Anyways, right outside there was this Chintu-Mintu car, electric of course. So right now I'm at the Dubai Expo 2020. बहुत ही ज़्यादा बड़ा है. Somehow we managed to get a buggy ride also बीच में. But इतना ज़्यादा बड़ा है, गर्म भी है काफ़ी. But they put all this ऊपर so that sun doesn't hit you hard directly. Water here is for 5 dirham. 100 रुपये का पानी बेच रहे हैं. छोटा सा can, not even like half a liter. It's like maybe 200 ml. So obviously यहाँ पे जितना पैसा खर्च करोगे उतना better experience मिलेगा. We then headed to the Saudi pavilion, which had this water game wherein you had to carefully get in and out to ensure you don't get wet. This pavilion was big, showcased hot air balloons, camels and even fishes, along with some green stuff and a really nice funky show of lights, followed by another water show at the exit. So it was time to head to the Indian pavilion, where they showcased the work of ISRO, our tropical climate, the amazing architecture, India's dance for passion and a unique means of transport. Of course, they were also promoting Make in India and the pavilion was multi-storied. I then got an Expo passport which I kept getting stamped. Meanwhile, people were just getting themselves randomly clicked. I don't even remember what this is. Norin, रेस लगाते हैं. आप जापान पवेलियन जाओ और मैं जाता हूँ अल्बेक और देखते हैं कौन पहले आता है वापस.
अरे हाँ, दोनों में एक जैसा क्यों है?
Although it was super hot, they had AC pushing out cold air from the floor. So we decided to go to Italy, which had a long line too, because a guide was taking her very own sweet time to move ahead. We skipped all that to see a massive plane fan, some scooters, and work of art before seeing a train whiz past us. They also had some show going on, so Nuren randomly decided to take a selfie and I walked to the Netherlands pavilion, which had some crazy line. They gave us umbrellas for things to be projected on, but it did rain, followed by another digital show. We then went to the Singapore pavilion where nature was the theme. It was very green, breezy and refreshing as well. No. Those drinks were not for visitors. I then freshened up in front of the AC and the Singapore pavilion had a viewpoint that showcased a great bit of the expo. I mean, look at these solar towers. Isn't that crazy? As I got bored, I took a walk with a robot, ate the most expensive sandwich in the world. It was a vegetarian sandwich though. Murga chahiye mere ko. Saw a great view of the expo from the second floor and eyed a car scale model. Then it was time to go to Brazil, which felt like a chill atmosphere. So I stretched a bit, this lady sang a bit and someone was showcasing a massive curved display. Kind of pointless. And no, we didn't go to Azerbaijan. F1 fans will get it. So right now we just finished some of the pavilion near the sustainable pavilion side. We are heading towards China pavilion because it's one of the top 5 ones and it's quite far. मतलब बहुत ही ज़्यादा दूर है. थक जाएंगे पहुँचते इसलिए हमें यहाँ पे free buggy ride मिल गई. It says the service is free, no payment required. The China pavilion was so huge that Nuren could twirl for no good reason, and then I got a chance to drive a very fast train. And what is this car? Looks like DC made it. By now I was so tired that I don't even remember what this pavilion is. It sure had some weird NSFW shapes, so I closed my eyes and took a nap, while a random stranger clicked me. What? The view was weird from here though. Another buggy ride later, I kind of liked the Indonesian pavilion from outside, but didn't go inside. There was no time. Water shows continued as we reached the UK pavilion, which was very hyped. कुछ नहीं था यहाँ पर. The expo looked and felt so much better in the evening, so we decided to head to the Al Wasl Dome, which had a crazy night show. A time-lapse and direction holding later, we tried to get into the UAE pavilion, but the line was even longer than this train. Random dances later, there was some good news. The crazy day comes to an end right now. Finally, after I think almost 10-12 hours here at the expo, it's time to leave. I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted. I think we visited almost the pavilions of 20-25 countries. Passport पे आप देख ही सकते हो. बगी जहाँ पे कर पाए वहाँ पे कर ली, so that we could have to walk less. But I ended up walking almost 11 kilometers and यहाँ से भी शटल लेके बस लेके पहुँचना पड़ेगा वापस गाड़ी की तरफ. टाइम बज रहे हैं 7 and I am so tired, so sleepy, लेकिन भूख भी बहुत ज़्यादा ही लग रही है. Everything felt better at night, even these trees. We got into the bus and I asked Nurain, how does it feel being in your own private bus?
Can you see my hand on my head?
You won't believe, it's just me and Nurain in the whole bus and we've been chauffeured around to our parking, and that's how it happens in Dubai. And that is the end of our visit to the expo. The next day, after getting up real late, trying to recover from the tiredness of the previous day's excursion to the Dubai Expo, we were heading to the tallest observatory in the world. After parking the car and climbing a few steps, I don't know why I was starting another vlog like, hi guys and welcome to another vlog. Today we are going to this. Yes, that's right. That is the Dubai Ain, which is a very large observatory which has opened recently. चलो ऊपर पहुंचते हुए बात करते हैं. The Dubai Eye is 250 meters in height and Hyundai Engineering has a part to play in its construction. I guess it will have some amount of body roll for sure. It has 48 cabins and can accommodate 1,750 passengers, all of whom seem to have come that day to take a ride. Meanwhile, I don't know what this kid is up to, but that's David Beckham being fingered. After waiting endlessly due to the long lines, we started to move through multiple checkpoints and finally got on board. Right now we are at the highest point, so on both the sides you can see the cabins and all, and now we are going to descend all the way. The view is just phenomenal to say the least. The sun is setting actually that side. We have actually come at the sunset hour. You can see a beautiful view of Dubai, sea on both the sides, and obviously the Palm Jumeirah, the 7, whatever, not 7, I don't know, whatever. Check that out. The cost of this experience is around Rs 3,000 per person, but you are charged even more if you come at sunset timings. We didn't pay that, but somehow got it due to everything running late. The view was certainly breathtaking, and as the sun set, things looked even better at night. The atmosphere at Blue Waters Island was very electric to say the least. There were drummers, a singer, and a beautiful view of the skyline. Even the lift was pink, while the Mustang guy was pointlessly revving his pony car. So we headed back home, and that's the end of this vlog.